Starpoint Gemini 2. Nice little space game that I found on Steam. Now, if you watched last episode, I kind of went through the systems. I showed what all the... Let's go ahead and leave the station here. I showed what all the different UI things do. Now I want to show you a little bit on control. Let's see, can we... Nope. Okay, so this has several different control options, and it was a little confusing at first to me. But once you get it, then it's real easy to handle. So if you see this icon down here, it shows we're in selection mode. So that allows me to use the cursor to, to go along the different buttons. If I want to do one of these hotkeys, just click on it. Lets me just move the cursor around. The way I steer my ship then is with the WASD keys. Now there is another mode called targeting mode. That's what I'm in right now. And when you move the cursor, that's the direction your spaceship points. So if you're flying along, you can switch to this mode if you like flying it like this a little better. That's pretty cool. But I don't like that at all. I much prefer the control of the keys. Let's see, who do we have here? Mycenaean, so he's a friendly. Okay, so those are the two control modes. Now you've got different views. Right now I'm kind of looking over the nose of my ship. So you've got normal view, which is just, I guess kind of maybe cockpit view, first person. And, but it gives kind of like a fisheye view, if you can see. Watch that ship there. So it was a little distracting to me. Now the next one is this view. This is kind of the default view, and this is the one I played with until recently. The problem with this view is that you're up behind your ship, so it's a little hard to aim at things. Like if I wanted to flight this ship here, it almost looks like... Well, okay, he's leaving. If I want to aim at this space station, I'd get like this. But because of the angle we are, the ship is actually pointing upwards, so we'd have to fly more like this to be a level. It's just a little weird to get used to. Now, the one I like is just showing the nose of the ship. So this is what I'm used to right now. Now, another view that's pretty handy is called this turret view. When you're in turret view, whenever you press your left mouse button, you can scroll around and see your ship from any direction. Now this is good if you want to see what's around you, like if you've got some enemies behind you, or you just want to take a look at your ship, admire how cool it is, because the graphics in this game are pretty awesome. And there are tons of ships. So yeah, that view helps you, in addition to your radar over here, this shows what's in your immediate vicinity. I use it mainly if there are enemies behind me, rather than switching views, and I just kind of keep an eye on them, see if they leave or if they're getting closer to me. Okay, so those are the views that you've got. Okay, there is the main mission. But on last episode, I took this assassination mission here. It looks like another mission has popped up since last time. Yeah, they just pop up randomly at different times. So anyway, there's one more thing I want to explain, the speed. Okay, so if you do your mouse wheel, roll it forward, your speed increases. And you can roll it all the way up to you're going full speed. Now this is good if you are trying to approach...
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that's funny. Let me explain that real quick. Okay, so the mission we had was to assassinate that guy that was out there. Now, these guys here, they're out to kill bad guys too. So a lot of times when you're in combat, some other guys will come up and some NPCs, and they'll start fighting with you. So what happened, we took that mission, and these NPCs must have got too close to the bad guy and got to a battle, and they destroyed him. So we got credit for it because we had that mission. We had taken it. So, okay, back to speed. So if you go full speed here, this is good if you're just trying to approach some debris or an asteroid. Now, there is no, let me get back to the station here. Let me point at it. Now, if you notice, as we're approaching the station, there's no like inertia, or there's no slowing down. It's just wherever your speed is, that's the speed you're going. So you can be flying super fast, straight right towards something. If you drop your speed like this, you just immediately stop. So I love that control. It's unrealistic, but it's great for when you're maneuvering, when you're in a dogfight. You can pull that speed up and down, and you just can turn on a dime or whatever. Okay, so that is engines on full, but there's something called PTE, and that's power to engines. And that kicks you up into it puts all power, like right now power is only 33% to engines. So you go to PTE and it throws all power 100% into engines, and you go fast. So see this, oh, here's a perfect example. Here's a derelict ship. Now we're coming upon it pretty fast, so I'm not going to go to PTE. I'll show you how you can slow down and stop on a dime at this derelict. Okay, so we're getting pretty close here. 400. And I'll show you what you can do with a derelict also. Okay, so we're getting pretty close. Going pretty fast. So just like this, I pull that speed down and we instantly slow down. Okay, in fact, when I get... Okay, you can totally stop like this. Okay, so now when you come across a derelict, sometimes you just find them floating like this. This may be that assassin that was just killed, because a lot of times if you kill an enemy ship, it'll either totally destroy and you can collect what's left of it, like its cargo, or it'll leave its derelict hull like this. Now, it doesn't take much to destroy these, so I'm going to use my light guns, which is my right mouse button. Okay, there we go. So it's gone. So now what's left is a collectible. So like I said earlier, when you're close to something and a special action comes up, it'll show up in this button down here. So you can either click on the button or press the letter J, the J key, that's the hotkey. So let's go ahead and collect all. Now down here it says 3 of 45. So if I go to my fleet, this shows my ship. Go to cargo, it shows I just picked up 3 computers. That's what I got out of that derelict, and I can sell each one 1,500 units or credits. Okay, so my cargo, I now have 3 things in it out of 45. So let me switch back. Let's go back to where's that station? Oh, good. We're a good distance away. 2,000 away, so I'm going to go full speed here. Now, if I go ahead and press the B key and go
rerouting all power to
engines, you'll see how much faster we go. There we go. So it's pretty much like a super speed or whatever. As soon as we get pretty close, I'm going to decrease my speed so you can get pretty close and then just immediately cut all engines and you're done. You've stopped. So it comes in handy, that PTE, whenever you're going distances like this or like all the way to there. You definitely want your engines at 100%. Let's see what this one is. This is an assassination, level 6. Wanted dead or alive, 20,000 credits. Let's go ahead and accept this mission. So I want to show, when you click on this and you say go to.
Affirmative. Setting course.
Your ship is going to
engines on overdrive.
Orient itself and automatically kick into 100%. So now when we get close enough,
of hostiles in the area.
That red is what we're going to be want to destroy. Then when we get close enough, actually there's 2 of them here. Okay, I'm going to drop out and I'm going to hit the F key.
Yes, sir. Fire at will command
that
executed.
means fire at will. So the ship itself is going to do the attacking. All I have to worry about is my speed and my orientation, kind of keep pointed at these things. Now this blue bar is their shield, the green is their hull. And you can see one of those friendly NPCs out there. These guys are shooting at that too. So let's go ahead and speed up. We want to close to this thing so we can take him out. Okay, again, my ship is firing on its own. Oh, they took that one out. That was good. Now if I get rid of this fire at will, then I'll have manual fire control.
Mission accomplished.
There it is. So between the two of us, we were able to take out both guys. Now again, this is a collectible, so let's collect it all. Let's orient ourselves to... Okay, so the other one became a derelict. So if we speed up, I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm going to shoot this thing. Oh, I got to take fire at will off. There we go. And now it's going to leave what cargo it has. I'm going to collect it. Okay, security alert. Some of the commodities you've collected are labeled as illegal. The cybernet implants. So let's go look at our cargo. The cybernetic implants. They're pretty expensive, but I don't want them. So I'm going to just destroy them. Because you don't want to cause trouble with the local authorities. Or I don't. So these are the other things, though, that we gathered. So we're going to have a pretty good payday once we dock back at another station. Let's see. So that's how you go around. You can just keep doing that. Now, if you notice, I'm almost to level 8 already. So that's how you gain levels. They call it a sandbox because you can just go around and do that kind of stuff if you want. Or you can hit that main mission. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to go find that station. That's right here. I'm going to go anchor at the station.
Executing PTE protocols.
Because you can only save a game while you're anchored somewhere. So let me fly back here. I'll go ahead and anchor up and we'll end this episode. And I'll show you how I can sell the cargo that I've got. Hopefully we get good prices for it. And if not, I'll go ahead and hold on to it because it's not taking up too much space. Okay, so I told it to automatically anchor, so that's what it did. So let's see. So we've got good prices on these two things, so we'll go ahead and sell those. We'll hang on to these, though. It's not taking up much of our space. And while we're here, let's go to the dry dock. Now, we didn't take any damage or shoot any heavy missiles, so we don't have to do either of those. And that's it. We're a little closer to getting that $6 million ship. So if you see, I earned 40 grand just doing those little things there. I'm going to go ahead and go on out, save my game, and we'll call it quits for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.